Hello and welcome to SoulSchool. I'm Theolyn and I'm here to talk about angels and guides, invisible guides, that is to say. So I've written quite a number of books on this topic and you might have read them. That might be why you've come here. But often people do ask me, well, what about these angels that we can talk to? Are they just in our imagination? And then I say to them, why do you say just in your imagination? Because just is a put down, basically. It means that people around you probably used that word when you were little, and you've been taught to disallow anything that is invisible to other people in order to make yourself feel safe in the world. Because obviously, if you start talking to invisible people, well, they might label you as a mad person. However, it is the case that over the generations of human beings that we are in sequence with, there have been people in the past and in the present who have easy access to the realms where the invisible beings exist. They are realms of consciousness. They are outside ordinary dimension, 3 dimensions. So you can't take them into the laboratory and prove they're there. So scientific materialism is not a friend to the world of the imagination, what we can call the imaginal world. And it's not a world that's just a fantasy, just something plucked out of nowhere. It has a real structure to it. And when you venture into it consciously, choosing to go there, taking a mystical map with you for your adventures, then you can have some very interesting conversations with invisible people. And you may have to keep them to yourself, depending on your family and your friends. But those invisible beings, whether they are angels or archangels, or whether they are other spiritual guides, perhaps the saints or the illumined ones who lived before us, whoever they might be, you have the choice. They won't overwhelm you as long as you keep it in mind that you have a purpose and you want to talk to them and they are not in charge. You can have a relationship with them, which is a 2-way conversation. And then when you're ready to leave the conversation, you can say, thank you very much, and step away and back into your everyday consciousness. So that's what we do when we go on guided journeys. And it's a very powerful thing to do because those invisible entities can give you the most amazing information about your personal life and the way it can go. And they can encourage you and allow you to resonate with certain kinds of energy that will actually be very practical for you in the everyday 3-dimensional scientific materialist world. So it's not to be sniffed at, and it's not to be dismissed as just your imagination. Not at all. So if you've ever had the inclination to talk to invisible beings, whatever your friends and family might say, be assured that you're in good company and that this process can and should be taken very seriously indeed.